So, agile coaching myth number 3. All teams are coachable. This is an interesting one. This is one that I've learnt through bitter experience. Is a myth. Not everybody's coachable. When you go into coach training, it's one of the things you're taught. And if you've got maybe a bit more confident than you should have, like I did, you'll go, yeah, but they are by me. And you'll go out and you'll think that of the individual and the team, and you'll say, yeah, I can work with these people. And you know what? Sometimes you can't. And for many reasons. It might be that you're the wrong coach. There's just not that rapport able to build with the team. They don't trust you. They don't see you as credible. They don't like your haircut. I don't know why. You don't know why. They may not know why. But if that's the case, if you can't build that rapport, establish a relationship, you can't coach them. That's not a bad reflection on them or on you. The chemistry's just not there. When we do personal one-on-one coaching at the executive or even the team level, there's often a discovery or a chemistry session up front. And that is about understanding, can we do this? Will it work? Do we have the chemistry to make this work? And sometimes you don't. There's no getting away from it. You just don't. So it might be that the team might be in a place where they're not open to coaching. And there are many reasons for that. One of them could be that they are so busy. They are so under the cosh. Right? The organisation is breathing down their neck to deliver that they daren't take any time away. Now we can immediately talk to the problems in the organisation, the dysfunctions that we can see and assume exist already. Yeah, and they're probably true. But it doesn't change the reality of where those developers find themselves. If they don't deliver, if they aren't seen to be performing at 100% of the time, they're in trouble. Those organisations aren't necessarily safe for them to be coached. So they're not open to it. For good or bad. Okay? Now, we can go out and work with the rest of the organisation and that's fine. Okay? Or we may find a team that genuinely believes they're perfect. They do exist. I'm not saying that perfect teams exist, but I have met teams who genuinely, truthfully, to the depths of their souls, believe they cannot improve. So why would they engage with you? Why would they have somebody coming in and asking questions and challenging their thinking? Because at best, you're going to annoy them. They're just going to be, go away, we're better than that, go away, we've thought it through, we don't care. At worst, you're going to find a crack in their armour. And that can cause some very interesting, potentially very powerful, but for them, very shocking responses. When you find that they're not perfect, which you will, let's be honest, that's one thing. But when they realise they're not perfect, that's their identity as a team. And now you have to deal with that. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't deal with that. What I am saying is that team may not be coachable, definitely not by you now. We've got to do some work before we can coach them. And that's okay. And finally, there are teams that aren't ready for coaching. As a coach, you turn up and you have the belief that the people, the individuals involved, have the knowledge and the skills, they have the solutions within them. And you deeply believe that. And yes, but what we have to do is make sure they do have those knowledge and skills. Sometimes we need to teach the teams that we work with. We're not there as coaches. Agile coaches are a weird blend of many, many disciplines. And sometimes the reason they're not coachable is they don't have a common language. They don't have a common standard. Maybe it's unfair to say they're not coachable. Maybe you just really ought to be using a different skill set to help them move forwards, to get them to a place where it's easier to coach them. Teach them Scrum, extreme programming, Kanban, whatever it is they're doing. Get them on a common page, be it teaching, be it facilitation. Get that conversation going so that everybody's in the same place. And now it's much easier to coach. So, myth number 3, all teams are coachable. Well, they're not. There are many reasons that a team can't be coached or can't be coached by you. We have to be aware of that. when we approach a team, and be humble enough to say, okay, this is it. It's not me, not you, this isn't working. Let's find somebody else. Or let's come back to this later. That's okay. Next up is going to be myth number 4. It takes a long time to see results with Agile coaching. If you've got to this point in the video, I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, a like would be appreciated. If you want to hear more from me, more answers to questions that maybe you've got in the Agile world, please subscribe to the channel. And if you've got a question that you really want answered, drop it in the comments. I promise we'll get around to it. Thank you.